Now, for those of you who might not be as familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, I'm going to explain the premise of the game to you by using this deck of cards. So, for the premise of the game, you play the Warrior of Light. And this is a character who's fully customizable, so the Warrior of Light could be male or female, and they could be a different race depending on what your choice is at character creation. And here's the cool thing about the game. You can actually have all your classes on the same character, so you don't have to log out of one, hop onto another. It's just with the same class. So let's say, for example, you decide that today, you're feeling lucky, you want to put on some heavy armor, take all the damage for the team, while of course a healer heals you. Well, the cool thing is, all you have to do is change your class, and just like that, you can become a paladin. Or better yet, let's just say that maybe today you're not feeling like tanking, you really don't like the thought about having to take the hits for the team, but maybe you would just rather heal damage, like you're the one who brings up everybody's health back to full. Well, same character, all you have to do is switch your class, and if you like, you can become the White Mage. On the flip side, maybe you're not feeling like tanking, maybe you don't really want to be the healer, you just want to do damage. Or maybe do damage with a little bit of support involved. Well, on that same character, all you have to do is switch classes, and then may I recommend my personal favorite, the Bard. Now the cool thing about Final Fantasy XIV is that with each different expansion, you've got new classes. For example, you might have like the Gunbreaker or the Dancer, you might have like the Machinist, Dark Knight, Sage Reaper, Samurai, etc., etc. Now for Dawntrail, they've actually released two different classes. First of all, you've got one that comes after Zidane from Final Fantasy IX, the Viper. So he's a class that wields two swords, and he can combine them into one, and he can do like damage in different ways. And then in addition to that, they've also got another class which was modeled after Realm from Final Fantasy VI, the Pictomancer. A magic-using class who uses a paintbrush, draws pictures of the enemy, and just does damage to them. Don't ask me how it works. I'm not the one who made that. So that's pretty much Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell, and I can understand that could be a lot to take in all at once. And if that's the case for you, then perhaps it might be the perfect time to just take a break and maybe play some more Kana.